Off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. That's hard hit in the line. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down. Here's a big power threat. Joey Boomer leading the AL in batting average. That one fouled off. And a pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Yeah, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Donaldson over at second, one down. Stays alive. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Rodriguez reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging for third. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Mark Bean, the next to hit for the Angels. Looking to stay hot. He had 5 hits in the game last night. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. Angels get one on this double. It's now bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. The pitch. That's in there. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. And that's in there for strike one. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Urshela to first in time. Rodriguez out of the play. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back in Seattle, and now the catcher comes up to him. Chance G-Man. And first offering is fouled off. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That's a strike. That misses. Going to count 1-2. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball popped up. Wong sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Giorgella steps in. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Righty delivers. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Luis Rengifo, 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez snags it on the run. Angel. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. Fly ball down the line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Cal Raleigh stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Tommy La Stella to the plate. The 0-1. There's the strike. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Evan White in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tied up here in the early going. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now. On to the 3rd inning. Now, Joe Adell. And the right-hander back to work. That's a little bit low. Adell getting to start in left. 23 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Pop up here, third base side. Moore under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Andrew Hopkins. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Donaldson's put together a really good resume. 2015 AL MVP, multiple All-Star appearances, multiple Silver Sluggers, and a very good defender. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away. Mike Bean, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, Boog, one thing about Josh Donaldson is that he competes every pitch, does not like giving up an at-bat by any means, regardless of what the score is in the ball game.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hopkins stands at second with 2 gone. Right side, Wong. In plenty of time to first, 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. Kicks and fires. And it's even up.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Colton Wong up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. The next offering misses. And it's 1-1. And that's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Puts a bunt down. Fires to first on the run. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Infield comes in now. On the ground to short. Diving, and he can't make the play. 1 runs in. Save. And it's 3-1.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one hooked foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball hammered left field.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
0-2 now. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Evan White. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 9. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now Joey Boomer. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 down. And next for the Angels, Mark Bean. Flied out his first time. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. There's a strike. The pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Chance G-Man, the next to hit for the Angels. Ripped on the ground to second. Tossed to White. That ends the frame. Angels go. And a pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits. And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Righty to the plate. And now it's filled up. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Well, they've been able to get to the rookie a little bit here in his debut. That's something to be expected, even for someone with a lot of promise. What have you seen, Chris?
Well, we can't make any sweeping declarations about the future of his career after just one game, so I'm not even going to go down that road. But I will say that he's going to have...
It's in and out of his glove. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. On the ground, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Julio Rodriguez. New arm out of the bullpen, Cobra Maxwell.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the move. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Into Donaldson's glove. Play made. That all set for the start of the inning. Gio Urshela to the plate. The wind and the pitch. Swing, and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Urshela gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next one misses. Full count now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Adele in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-1 is upstairs, and that's ball 2.
1 strike.
And he pumps it a strike. And now it's filled up. That smash towards center. Rodriguez puts the squeeze on that one. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one's in there, 0-1. And it's strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mariners top 6. Here's a speed threat, Andrew Hopkins. On the ground, out to short. Toss to White, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Popped up first base side. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 outs. Now it's going to be Mike Bean. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Digging in, Joey Boomer Wong. They take the force out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Tommy La Stella. First pitch doesn't find the zone. La Stella, in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Bounce to the left side. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Evan White. That's inside. Ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate. One down, base is empty. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
In the air to left center. Adele makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Mark Bean. The wind of the pitch. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. He swings and fouls one off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Off the mark there. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Bean at second with nobody out. And he dodges that fastball.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Gio Urshela. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Topa appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Brash getting loose as well. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Bean around third.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the...
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A big blow to the home fans, and they add a pair. Justin Topa gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. In the air, left field, Haggerty has this one sized up, snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hopkins stands in here, takes ball one low. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to White. That's the third out. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Colton Wong. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
No ball. Strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. A little bit low.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Josh Donaldson. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. In the air, right field. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one gone. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Paul Sewald.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
On the ground. Here's the 0-1. Next offering is outside. Up the middle, Wong. And that is the third out of the inning. And the eighth. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the bottom of the eighth at the plate. Teoscar Hernandez. On the outside corner, strike one. Hernandez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. 0-2 now. This ball's chopped on the ground. Into Donaldson's glove. And Hernandez is out. Eugenio Suarez getting ready to hit. That's off the mark. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The 0-2.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Good get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Out to short, Rengifo sends it across to first. That is the inning. Andres Munoz on to try and close it out. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it and they can't get the out. No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in, Chance G-Man. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The 1-0. That clips the corner.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Here's a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
Urshela in the box now. Takes strike 1. Oh, great stop. The throw. Long. Toss to second, and a run scores on the double play. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Joe Adell.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Smoked into left field, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Runner around third. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they take a 2-run lead. Well, he delivers in a huge spot. Right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Donaldson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Tommy La Stella. La Stella tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
3
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
3-2. Line to left. Gets down, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. So digging in, Sam Haggerty. First offering misses the mark. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Diving, and he can't make the play. The throw in, and he's in there as a run scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Damian Flores. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score.